these sets, I got big options. We are not the same, I got rich problems.
It's almost no sound. Why turn that microphone on?
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Barber, and it's Atkins in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Davis, and it's McNeil in at the 3 spot. You look at Brooklyn, coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gates. Some teams benefit from the long layoff. Some can get off to a slow start. I'm sure they did everything they could in their preparation to be ready to go.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Bryant. Here's Atkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound, Brooklyn.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Graham with the ball. Pass to Davis. Back to Graham. Davis setting the pick for Graham. Elbow shot. And he knocks down the jumper.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. But we'll just have to see.
Here's Atkins. Bryant passes to Atkins. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Thornton. Thornton with a screen for Graham. And Thornton with the stop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Barber passes to Bryant. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Releases. And it's Barber missing. Out to the wing. On the arc. McNeil's shot's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Atkins passes to Blair. Pass to Bryant. Here's Atkins. Just 4 to shoot. Blair can't hit. Here's McNeil. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 times.
And that one falls for Graham. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Atkins. Blair in the corner. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Fires top of the key. Davis with the bucket.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So it's the Cavaliers now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. There's a screen by Bryant. Barber. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Graham surveying the floor. Shoots the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one.
Here's Atkins. Still scoreless. Here's Blair. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Tries to keep it alive. Davis dishes to McNeil. Down low. Oh, and wait a second, guys. We've got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Thornton drops 2.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Barber, trying to end the drought. A three-pointer is right on target. Barber's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. And so Graham will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Hicks. Back to Graham. On the wing, Thornton. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Thornton's got 7 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Barber. Left side, Bryant. He's guarded by Thornton. 6 to shoot. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw lead. Ross is checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 9. Ross on the wing. Pass to Thornton. Now Graham. Pocket 6. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Blair can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
To the middle, here's Thornton, and it's Thornton finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Atkins. Scoreless thus far. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one's good. Barber.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Graham. Over Atkins. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Atkins. Here's Barber. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Graham. Thornton with a screen for Graham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Graham's got 10 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for it.
Ryan up top. And it's good, 2 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Good work there as it goes. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Barber. 9 points in the game so far. The tray. Ross grabs the board. Nets leading by 12. Over to the wing. Pass to Graham. From outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Atkins. Graham defending. Here's Barber. Pass to Blair. And it's blocked. Here's Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
No good, unable to end this run.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now here's Graham. He's got 13. Here's McNeil. It's blocked, and they recover it. The second chance effort. Here's Davis. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 6 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Blair, and it's blocked.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And it's Graham missing. The Cavaliers shooting 31% here early on, getting the shots they'd like. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
First one falls for. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Now Cummings. And here is Ross. Here's McNeil. Got a hand on it. For 3. And they'll get another chance. Bangs home the trifecta.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
It's Fields on the wing. Here's Ross. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The assist totals, Devin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line, 1 time.
One shot.
.12 left to play in the first quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Screen by Simmons. Here is Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Endor. Off target from three-point range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Fields with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nets leading by 17. Pass to Ross. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And Ross with the slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Pippen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Woodson, and it's Cummings in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here is Pittman, still without a basket. And Simmons kicks to Endor. To the left wing, here's Pittman. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Great open look there. Ross has got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Atkins. There's the screen. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ross passes to Cummings. It's Fields on the wing. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's checked in for Ross. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass to Pittman. Fires from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
There's McNeil. He's got 5, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass to Atkins. Here's Pittman. Off target with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's McNeil. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 on the clock. Cummings can't hit. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Fredrickson to the left side wing. Here's Atkins. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Fields, the rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Timeout called, Cleveland. making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Barber's checked in for Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Atkins. Hasn't made one yet. Pittman misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Graham. Right wing. Pass to McNeil. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. McNeil's got 11 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here is Pittman to stop the run. The rebound by Fields.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Here is Pittman. He has 5. Pass to Atkins. Launches a 3. And it's Woodson with the rebound. Woodson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Fields. Here's McNeil. Nets passing it around. Graham from outside. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Pittman. A rebound by the Nets. Woodson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They set the pick inside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Atkins. Nothing on the board. Pass to Pittman. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pittman's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This postseason's dead-eye shooter. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Pass to Graham. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And at the line, shooting 2, Brian.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Graham drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Barber. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Atkins. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ross with it. He's got 9. Here's Graham. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Well, Cleveland shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Here's Barber. And it's off from 3-point range. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game. An outstanding 75% mark. Pass to Ross. Now here's Graham. Shot clock at 5, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And Cleveland making a change here. Pippin's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, Cleveland shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out, Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Ross. For the 3. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Barber. 9 points in the game so far. Here is Pittman. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Fields. Fields has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Graham. Nets passing it around. Now here's Ross. He's got 9. Graham, the pass to Fields. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here is Pittman. He's got 8. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hicks kicks to Ross. Pass to Fields.
Substitutions for your Nets. Thornton. McNeil.
Here's Hicks. There's a good screen. McNeil misses. Cavaliers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Pass to Barber to end the cold streak. Good on the three-point shot. Barber's got 12.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Now Graham. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barber passes to Pippen. Here's Blair. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Hicks. Outside, Davis. Pass to McNeil. Over Blair. McNeil misses. The Cavaliers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Bryant, a screen on Davis. It's Bryant, top of the key. Here's Pittman. Misses off the right iron.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Graham, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And Graham drops them both. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Barber. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Barber's got 15 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Nets just dominating this one. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Now you're listening to nice try. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. You can't get too comfortable. You need to come out strong. Don't let up. Put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Bryant. And it's Atkins in at the point guard position. Here's Davis. Here's McNeil. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Cavaliers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Barber. And another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hicks passes to Graham. The three. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Barber. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Graham. He's got 26. Davis kicks to Hicks. Nets passing it around. Here's Graham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Graham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
He's guarded by Thornton. Pass to Atkins. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hicks passes to Graham. Outside, Davis. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the wing right side. Pass to Atkins. Here's Barber. Will it go? He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Barber's got 20.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
They set the pick. Pass to Graham. Fires the three. And again, it's Brooklyn with the three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Blair. Here's Atkins. Graham defending. There's a screen by Bryant. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Barber.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's McNeil. 11 points in the game. Pass to Thornton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Atkins. Blair in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Atkins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 7.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Hicks passes to Graham. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Atkins. And here's Blair. Here's Atkins. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Thornton.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Hicks kicks to McNeil. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Thornton. Now here's Graham. Good on the triple. Graham's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Barber passes to Blair. Here's Atkins. A shake. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And the first one at the line is good. Simmons checked in for the Cavaliers. And he can't hit the second. Nets have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And they pick up 2. Graham's got 36.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Atkins passes to Barkley. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Barkley is checked in for the Nets. And Cleveland also making a change. Pippen's checked in. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. Cummings with the ball. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Woodson missing. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Screen by Simmons. Atkins misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Barkley the pass to Cummings. Now here's Ross. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Barkley. Launches it. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Atkins passes to Simmons. Here is Pippen. Pass to Atkins. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Atkins has got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Fields. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Simmons, a screen on Cummings. Atkins. Off target from outside.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Ross. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Barber. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Fields with the steal. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here is Pittman. 8 points for him. Atkins passes to Pittman. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Barber. From deep three-point land. Cummings grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Barber. 26 points for him. Outside, Simmons. .144 left in the third quarter. And it's Barber missing. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now Cummings. He has yet to score. With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
1:06 left to play here in the third. And the basket by Pittman. Pittman's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here is Cummings. Pass to Woodson. And that one drops. Woodson's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here is Pittman. He's guarded by Ross. Simmons passes to Atkins. They set the screen. Tries it from 19. And there it is for him. 9 points in the game so far. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Cummings with the ball. Barkley outside. Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Barkley is out there with Cummings. Then it's Woodson. And it's Fields in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Atkins. It's good from long range. Atkins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Fields. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Endor. Brooklyn with the rebound. Woodson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Fields. Now here's Ross. Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Here's Barkley. And he hits the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
No good from Simmons. The net shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Barkley the pass to Cummings. Pulled from the top of the key. Rebound by Endor. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ross with the steal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Basket good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here is Pippen. Pass to Atkins. Simmons, a screen on Cummings. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Endor drains the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here's Ross. He started close. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Cummings can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Simmons, a screen on Cummings. Pass to Simmons. Cleveland moving it around. And another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Ross. It's sent back down by Simmons. Cleveland's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here is Pippen. They set the pick. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Cummings. Pass to Fields. Now Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Simmons, a screen on Cummings. Now here's Simmons. Shoots it up. Wide open shot is on the money. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Ross with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. The Cavaliers are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. He takes it in. Pass to Pittman. Simmons, a screen on Barkley. Pittman. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ross has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Atkins. He's guarded by Cummings. For Brooklyn, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Fields. Barkley left side. To the paint. And Fields kicks to Ross. From past the arc. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Atkins. Here is Pippen, defended by Barkley. Here is Pippen. Here's Atkins. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Fields, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Blair against Ross. Pocket 6. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Atkins. Now Blair. Here's Atkins. Cracks down the 3 ball.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
And here's Fields. And here is Ross. Fields with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Here's Atkins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Ross. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ross has got 25 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Atkins, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And the Nets with possession here. Here is Ross. Pass to McCloud. 6 to shoot. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Barber. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Woodson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. In the basket by McCloud.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Atkins. And Blair gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Ross.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Nets making a switch here.
Richmond.
The Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Atkins. He's guarded by Cummings. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barber. Takes it off the glass. Barber's got 28 points for the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball. And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
Now, here's Blair. Atkins passes to Barber. Now, here's Blair. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Woodson with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now Cummings. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.